Know where I stand on this. I think it should be done. His name should be on the court. We'll get to more of that in just a bit. But Mike, your thoughts on this? And you're looking at a guy who, despite winning it all with Arkansas in '94, leading them to that title, he was fired by Arkansas.
Yeah. Drew, Frank Broyles, Nolan Richardson, and John McDonald each reached the pinnacle of their professions. Now, we have the Broyles Center and Frank Broyles Field. We have John McDonald Field. Nolan's name is on a banner, and that's it. Frank and Nolan were very different people. They had their arguments, but in the end, long after that lawsuit, they worked it out. Now, a handful of influential boosters are keeping Nolan's name off the floor of Bud Walton. The vast majority of fans want it there. So who are these boosters, and why don't they identify themselves and explain their position? If what they want is more important than the will of thousands and thousands of fans, then they need to explain why they are right and those fans are wrong. But this really does go beyond what's right and wrong. Every time that 30 for 30 piece on Nolan runs on the SEC network, fans all over the South see that there was a controversy involved, and it's not over. Opposing fans and coaches use it against Arkansas. They'll say, look, that dude won a national title, and they're still mad at him in Arkansas. This is a destructive issue that needs to go away. And the way to make it go away is for those blocking it to get over themselves and do the right thing.
Well, right there, I'm going to touch on that point you made there, the latter portion of that commentary. That's not a good look for Arkansas. Kind of expand on that, because for me, not only do I think his name should be on the court, but they really need to expedite that process.
Well, it's not a good look because it kind of shows lingering anger over things. I mean, anger, lack of forgiveness is destructive. When you learn to do it and you really look, a fan said it best to me the other day. She sent me this thing on Twitter and said, if they don't want his name on that court, then they need to be willing to take away the trophy and send it back to the NCAA, tear down the building and go back to Barnhill, and we'll just erase all traces of Nolan. Nobody would agree to that. So why is it they think they can take the good with Nolan but reject anything that came after that was a problem for them that they can't get over with, almost 20 years after the fact?